All right. So, yeah, we're going live on YouTube, no less. Ikima. I appreciate you, each and every one of you, seeking your spiritual awakening. Yes, we certainly are trying to find out those spiritual awakening signs. Wow, they seem to be everywhere. But this is what we'll be coming down to here, 2022, in your Ascension. Chima. And we're here live, so we're going to have sometimes interaction with the live audience here. And we got some regulars in the house. Makaya. Superhero, yes, you are first, Holy One. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Maybe that's a spiritual awakening sign. This is a great honor. It's a great blessing to be discussing with you on this topic, because many people are. It's kind of like the amount of people interested in spiritual topics, or going on a spiritual path, spiritual enlightenment, whatever it is, whatever different type of spirituality it was. It seems like there is some type of awakening going on, and there's different, you would say, major signs, or a lot of people are experiencing them, like a common signs that they too are, because it's not everyone, you guys. Not everyone on the planet, as you'll learn here on Crystal's Avatar. We'll learn about all these people involved in this process, and those who are not even awakened, or who don't have the ability to see or experience the spiritual worlds, so they don't think they exist. But there's signs for you to understand, to realize that, hey, maybe I am on a spiritual awakening, but what's that all about? Well, you came to the right place. Welcome to Crystal's Avatar. I am your host again, Davian. And I realize, from my perspective, that many of you coming to these videos are what you say are connected to indigo children. Or another way of saying it is starseed. You're a light worker, some type of empath, someone actually perceiving these psychic perceptions, right? So those are the ones. Psychic people are the ones going through a spiritual awakening. Now, a 3D person can become spiritual, can develop their awareness, their understanding, their knowledge of these spiritual realities. Because of the 5D people like you and me, starseeds, lightworkers, because of us, they're able to grow higher. And that's our purpose, to help them grow higher, faster, because of the problems, the drama, the spiritual drama going on in your spiritual awakening. 2022, baby. So there's many stages and symptoms, you could say, signs. My chiwa. Just want to say hello to my homies. What's going on, soul? Got soul in the house. I am for sure having a awakening to the point I want no negativity in my mind towards anyone. All right, superhero, that's good. That's like a good, you would say, marker. That's a good goal to set for yourself. Awesome, good job, Holy One. Well, I guess sometimes they might not come. It's not mandatory. Also, maybe early or they're late. Who knows? Whichever one. So, Makai, yeah. All right, you guys, we got it. Now we're gonna have these, you would say, signs that some of you may be feeling or experiencing, and it's like one of the first ones you could talk about is being disconnected. So sign number one is that you feel disconnected. Man, what's that feeling? I don't feel right. I'm not in a groove. I feel out. I don't feel like some connection. I feel isolated. I want to, come on, I want my connection back. That's your first sign, Holy One. You're feeling this. It's not like you, only you. You say, but you're not alone. You're not. You guys, you're not alone. You don't need to feel disconnected. Connect yourself with, first of all, start with intention, Holy One. Put intention out into the universe. Say out there. If you want to say it out loud, say it out loud. Say, I, Wakaya, Mochiwa will be connected. Not, don't say, I will not be disconnected. Don't say that. That's too negative. Say a positive only. Only a positive. Say, I am connected. Yeah. I am connected now. Feel it. See it. Right here in this eye. Close these eyes and open this eye. Close these eyes and open this eye. Okay, so you're awakening your third eye, which is your sixth dimensional clairvoyance. Okay, because there is a sequence. You have 1, 2, and 3. Third chakra, third dimension. Well, there's a fourth chakra in a fourth dimension. There's a fifth dimension, a sixth dimension. These beings right here, activating their clairvoyance, their third eye, are beings from 12th dimension. 6th. I'm getting ahead of myself. 6th dimension. 6D, 6th chakra, 6th dimension. Also the 6th race, Unchechi. You awaken to your higher Unchechi aspect, which is your 6D. It's also your angelic, your celestial homie. You're an angel, Vato. Welcome to Celestial Homes. We did it. You did it. 6D. Maybe one of you 6Ds are part of the 144,000. Are you in the world awakening now? I love you. Akatsa is strong, man. Yeah. My spiritual vatos. Are you feeling disconnected? Don't, Vato. Give me 5. Feel we're real. Indigo's in the house, in the world, awakening. Indigo children awakening. I made plenty of videos about that. Check it out, Vatos. You want to learn about spiritual awakening? Subscribe. You want to subscribe, Vato Loco? Are you kidding me? This is Satima. So we go through this spiritual awakening, and we're feeling the signs, man. I love it, man. It looks like only 2 of you today. Is it a holiday? It's the day after the holiday. No. How you doing, superhero? I definitely don't want to be a martyr. Yeah, at least you have goals, man. You're aware of your goals. All right, you guys. So another sign, you would say, the spiritual awakening sign number 2. See my guy, yeah. You started to you feel like you're going through, you're reevaluating your belief systems. Okay, so that would be spiritual awakening sign number 2, is that, wow, maybe I don't believe that anymore. I resonate with that, Machiwa. And why there's people who keep coming back. Hello, Holy Ones. There's people who keep coming back. There's someone, there's a consensus. And the subscribers are rising, Holy Ones, every day. Thank you for being part of this Christos avatar family. Yeah. This is a little piece of Melchizedek of the Guardian Alliance. A little piece of Ascension, Sistar, I love you. Yeah. So yes. No mods, we'll mod it free tonight, no problem. Just you and me, Vatos, and we go into this place. we find out more signs of our awakening. So you might start changing your belief system. You used to believe in that, now you don't believe in that. This could be one of your spiritual awakening signs. So, because you guys gotta understand that everyone's has their, you would say, main purpose to do, like probably a list of things they need to do while they're on Earth. This is before you came in. You made an incarnation here, so you can do these changes. Hopefully, if you woke up to your, you became aware of your soul goals, desires, not your little ego desires, the soul's desires, your higher self's desires. Well, it's you too, though. That's you. It's not really a different person or nothing. It's you. Makaya. And actually, these higher advanced beings usually come down as a spirit guide. Because they don't think, or most likely you don't understand what they are. Since you don't understand what they could be, that's what I explain in Crystal Avatar. I explain that these spirits are ETs. But there's the caveat. They're extraterrestrials in other dimensions of reality. Most people talking about aliens and ETs have no idea of dimensions, or don't talk about dimensions. Even though they've heard something about stargates, but it doesn't really enter their mind about other realities. And these other realities are where the beings that people are pointing and saying, look, that's a spirit. No, honey. It's an extraterrestrial in another dimension coming and visiting you. Either in the astral, in the physical, 3D physical, or whatever. You're going to get some contact. Everyone's channeling, everyone's receiving, they're getting, receiving, transmitting, receiving, transmitting, you're receiving. So, it's part of your thoughts, what you're receiving. Now it's part of your DNA too. Wow, check it out. Machiwa. Be a master of consciousness. Be a master of energy, Holy One. It's a spiritual war. You want to know how to protect yourself. Wakaya. You understand that Maharata Ray, that pillar of energy surrounding you, Vato? You are this Kachiwa Makaya. So, we are in a spiritual awakening. It affects all people. Like maybe before you wouldn't consider changing your belief system. Well, starts spiritual awakening sign number 2. Now you are. Because of this awakening, now you have different realizations, different feelings, different vibes. You matured. You improved, hopefully. Kaya Vasi! What's up, homies in the house? We got amor y conciencia infinitos. Machiwa. That sounds beautiful. I don't know Spanish right now. I'm sorry, but that sounds beautiful. Amakaye mochi mosusut. I didn't delete that. Someone else did? Oh, maybe you deleted it. Candace in the house. What's up, Candace? Yeah, what's up, Candace? Big hello. Masita, super hero. In life, Monique. Yeah, lots of hearts and love and prayer. Yes, beautiful love and lights. Yes. Beautiful. Look at you. There's a lot of goddess energy. So we're continuing our discussion about spiritual awakening signs. Number 3, you have more vivid dreams, Holy Ones. Hey, maybe you even started to forget some of your dreams. Or, wow, I don't remember my dream last night. I know I dreamed. What was it? I don't remember. Well, maybe you're going through that. But some people are having more vivid. And so This could be your spiritual awakening sign number 3, Vato Locos. You are like, wow, man. Was that dream real? What was that? Was like real? What's going on? I'm confused. Vivid dreams, lucid dreams. Wow, kind of dreams. Amazing, paranormal, supernatural kind of dreams. Flying dreams. Have you ever flew? Okay, this could be one of your spiritual awakening signs. What does that even mean? Well, not physically or emotionally, but spiritually or mentally, but spiritually, spiritually awakening your, your spirit, your inner consciousness. You're like, know that that's what you are. That you're a spirit. And wow, this is just temporary. So you're gonna go and learn about chakra, and maybe do some work and ascend to another dimension of reality. Wow. Either inner Earth, if you have 4.5, but if you have 5, you're going to Tara. Machiwa. Who's going to Tara? Who's going to Tara? Vato Locos. So, more vivid dreams? If so, maybe you're going through your spiritual awakening. After all, we're looking at the signs. Machiwa. And even if there's 0 people here, we're gonna rock and roll, baby. Achima. And you guys have to understand that's I would say like spiritual awakening sign number 4 is that you feel more synchronies and more like deja vu. Wow. Huh? Did you see that? Like that kind of thing. More numbers, more triple digits, more. What? Come on. I should go play the lottery right now. Like it's obviously synchrony, baby. Like that's way beyond odds. Triple digit. Quadruple digit. Another triple digit. What? Quadruple again. No, that's double quadruple. I got double quadruple once. Like what? 11, 11, 11, 11. That's like spirit giving you an exclamation point and another one and a third one. They're really trying to get your attention. Give him some more triple digits. Yes, sir. Okay. Psst, psst. License plate, cell phone, or no, alarm clock, and then cell phone, and then you call your soul family are like, they're behind the scenes, man. They're like your little angels, but not really, but sorta. They're a team. You have a team. Yeah. So you're like, wow, you got like a secretary, and you got like your own personal chef, and anyways, I feel good. I don't know about you. Maybe that's a starseed sign, man. Starseed sign number 5. No, seriously, man. I want to know. Write it in the comments. Are you experiencing any of these things lately? Because it's like, whoa, is this like a coincidence? Because sometimes it was probably synchrony that you found this channel, Vato. Vato means friend, by the way. Just so you know, Vato. And when you say Vato Loco, that means my crazy friend. Like, I love you so much, but even if they're crazy kind of way, Oh my gosh, thank you for the blue hearts. You're so kind. She knows she's getting spanked later. Wow, superhero. Jasha. Who's Jasha? That's a cool name. Is that a mistake? Jasha. Who's Jasha? That's a cool name. I experienced a dream I had to protect a Stargate in my street. So, wow, man. You know, that's what the starseeds' main purpose is, besides helping Earth, because that is important, more important. You're supposed to not allow these legions of Anunnaki, different races of Anunnaki, not just one type of Anunnaki, many kinds of Anunnaki, and then you have different kinds of reptilian, Omicron Draconian, with a K. So Omicron Draconian, and you could say with the C, but it's really what it is. It's a Dracon. So the K is important to remember that connection. Dracon, dragon. Literal dragons are real, but they're an extraterrestrial race, and they're not like these colossal lizards flying, or breathing air or fire, but they're like the beings from Jupiter Rising. They look like those beings. Winged reptiles. Winged reptilians. These guys are the ones actually kicking out the Anunnaki. They're like taking over. The dragons are taking over. I mean, they're leading. They're not gone. The Anunnaki didn't go, but they've lost some of their power to the dragons. I know some of you have seen, like, UFOs. I've seen 3 Makaya, and one was very amazing, dude. What the F? Right there in front of me. And then all of a sudden, I was out of my body. No shitting. No, I mean, I'm not lying. It was like 5 minutes later, actually. But obviously connected, right? I mean, this ain't gonna happen. 2 supernatural events. Supernatural. Paranormal. So we go beyond that. Because, you can't just like focus on that for the rest of your life. I know it happened. And I don't have no bad experiences after it. This is... What the F, dude? No. There's... Never mind, it's so silly, because sometimes I get this black mark right here in my hand from nowhere. I don't know what the hell it is. And I try to rub it off, and it takes a while. And it just appears always right here on my thumb. I don't know what the hell. I'm gonna try to excuse me. I'm gonna make sure I look before I go to bed at my hand, because it keeps appearing. Maybe I'm just putting my hand on something like I don't know what that. There's nothing around here. It's so weird, guys. It's weird. I know you guys have weird stuff. Like the orbs, the spirit orbs flying around me. Is that not weird? Does that not trip you out? I have a spirit orb video on my channel. Check it out. A few of them, by the way. They're coming up through the floor. They're coming out of my body, but not really. What they're really doing is just flying in the room, but not in our reality, but we see their reality for a moment. But so if it looks like it's flying through me, it's really not. It's just coming out, but maybe it is. What? Because I swear, man, there was 2 that came out of my neck right in a row of each other. Well, that's not like unusual for the orbs, because they do all kinds of crazy stuff. But one was really big, and it flew across my head, and I got a good... That's just little stuff compared to the whole... It was like a whole... what do you call it? Like a portal opened suddenly. I'm just sitting there with my camera like usual, capturing orbs, like normal activity. And then out of nowhere, out of the floor came thousands of orbs. It was insane. Like, what the F, dude? Thousands of orbs out of my floor. Right? And it happened like 3 times in the same freaking spot. Nothing special, right there, literally. Right there in my room. So if that doesn't trip you out, what the hell, man? It's on camera. Check it out. I said hundreds of orbs, but if you look, it's thousands of orbs. Machua. Candace. Also seeing grays, but it was good experience. Nothing bad. You like those insectoids, huh? You like the insects, Candace? Is that what you're trying to tell us? No. So another spiritual awakening sign. Okay, we're at number 5, right? So you're gonna start having your relationships change. Now that can happen to normal people too. We're just saying that this is another thing that can be a sign of a spiritual awakening. Just like other things can cause headaches, different things can cause headaches. Well, different things can cause your spiritual awakening. Makachi. Your husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever relationships, your relationships, even maybe business relationships will change. You will notice more change in your relationships, good or bad. That could be good, right? Especially if you're vibing high and good. It could be not just all bad symptoms or signs, guys. Okay? Just think about positive versions too. So, write it in the comments if some of you are going some drastic changes in your relationships. Whatever those may be. I'm one of those people who don't have many relationships. I'm not trying to do that on purpose. I'm just too busy focusing on my work. Hey, in this work, in this knowledge, this information, this practice, this way of life, this vibration, this Christos, right here, baby, bringing it in, transmission, every day. I come here every day. I do this live every day, and I upload 1 or 2 videos at least, up to 2 videos a day. So there's 3 videos, if you include my live, a day. I'm kicking, I'm full force. It takes from my wake up till I go to bed. Do I have a life? Yeah. I'm happy to. Remember, Mondays I go see my my sister and her family. So we have a good routine now. And it's slowly rising. My the subscribers is getting bigger, man. It's like, wow. And some of my videos are spiking like this. They'll get a sudden 500 views. I'm like, whoa. Like I watch and look and wait, check. So when that happens, I notice. It's like a blessing, man. It's because I'm trying to reach as many views as possible. And if I just hit, if 500 of you people in the world just saw some video about Ascension, I feel good. And I'll keep doing that. I do this for you. My Vato Loco, Indigos, homies, starseeds, yeah. Some of us are reincarnating together. We've done work together in other lives. And you'll notice that with other people in your life. That, hey, my sister, I lived another life with her. Or my twin flame. So many people are into the twin flame. Come on. It's annoying. Why are you so addicted to love or something, like relationship? I don't know. So I'm not there. Sorry. Makaya Vastitas. I feel so much fun and interest just being single, not even dating. I'm not interested in that. I'm just like, I love to work and make videos. What's up? If I'm happy, who cares, right? Don't judge me. That's your first weakness. Your strongest weakness, if that makes sense. Your strongest weakness. Makaya is judgment. people judge in this world. You will find yourself, I have found myself judging. We all have done it. You're probably doing it. So we judge. We're not supposed to. You're not following love or unity. Judging is false creed. Those are those angry extraterrestrial fallen beings, consciousness, ETs, who have dark agendas, very dark. And we can go there. Or not. So kaya. But there's many people following that path. But I'm glad you are following light and love, machiwa. Kayes. Hotastichka matanaye. Oh my gatas, I love you. My homie's in the house. Wow, there's 4 of you now. Matsitas. I hope you're not lonely or experiencing separateness. That's not what you're supposed to do either. I'm not feeling lonely. I'm with family. I'm surrounded by more family than I've had because I went and lived in Nevada by myself for all these years. Now I'm surrounded by family, and not only that, these precious nieces of mine and my little nephew. So I'm around children's energy. Not every day. I see them like once a week, but that's a potent visit just to see the children and be surrounded by family, man, and doing my work that is aligned to my spiritual. You come in with it's a covenant, man. First of all, you have a covenant with the Emerald Order covenant. Okay, you're Blue Flame speaker. We're Blue Flame, so it's like a very sacred thing, man. An indigo child coming into a low world, you'd say low density dimension, and experiencing this sorrow down here. Like the Buddha said, people are experiencing this sorrow. Right? Is that the word he used? Sorrow? If not sorrow, something sad, something not good. People are suffering. People are suffering. Same thing, right? You're in sorrow. You're just what kind of existence is it to be in pain? What kind of existence is it to be victimized or tortured or whatever, to live in fear, to live in guilt? What kind of existence is that, man? Makaya, this is a spiritual war. And you are starseeds, learning about the spiritual awakening signs, Bato Locos. Life Monique, you're so kind. And here's the next spiritual awakening sign. You guys start to feel in yourself. You feel in your heart. You have this like burning desire to do a spiritual change in this world. It's like it becomes like an important part of your life. It shifts the spiritual life and thoughts shifts to the majority of your life. This is one of your spiritual awakening signs, next to these other ones. Now, of course, some of you are on different levels of development. So some of you have already went through this or have already mastered those in previous lifetimes. So there's a mixture of soul experience. We don't say soul like the Christian concept. No disrespect to them. We have a different belief. This is the understanding, the realization of the Inner Christos law of one, which is originally called Maharata in the Anuhazi language. Maharata. So instead of using a different foreign language, we prefer to use the Inner Christos. And my channel is called Christos Avatar. So is my website. Check it out. I'm so glad you guys are here. Superheroes in the house. Amakaya. Thank you for sharing. Watsatsita iwaka. Hochimasi. And you will see people shift their belief, or their main focus in life. I mean, they'll shift their main focus in life to spirituality, and it's because of that drive that pulled you. And for me, as a sleeping indigo, waking up late, it did it to me too. It pulled me slowly, like it didn't happen overnight. But when it does happen, when you do go into a spiritual awakening, and now you shift, you change your life, man. Your schedule. You put things in, not preference, but priority. Even if it's discomfort, to get it to be priority in your life. Make spirituality a priority in life is a sign you're going through a spiritual awakening. And it's probably, maybe, most likely not comfortable. Some of these symptoms, some of these signs and stages are not comfortable. And so, now this is from, like I said, from the perspective of the Inner Christos. You don't have to agree with everything that's said here today or anywhere. You guys are God, sovereign, free. That's our belief. That's the Inner Christos belief. God, sovereign, free, baby. Mokoye. And people are free to disagree. And we have, when someone's rude to us, we're still kind to them. They can act and behave in a bewildering amount of ways. We're going to be consistently, we're supposed to. You're on the path. You're on the love light path. As you're representing Christos, 12D, Christ consciousness, you are a Christ star. You are a 12D being. It's no joke. Magi, King, Holy Grail, it's not a joke. So we speak from these higher, like you would say, dimensions. Higher, you would say, beyond extraterrestrial. Beyond extraterrestrial, you have what's called metaterrestrial. The metaterrestrials are the Holy Trinity, the universal Trinity that created all life. The blue flame, gold flame, violet flame. You've probably heard of them by now. Blue flame, gold flame, violet flame. Blue flame is first. It's the first ascended masters come into a hologram, our hologram, 15-dimensional time matrix hologram, 15 dimensions, 15 levels. The first one to come in was the blue flame. The blue flame, out of the blue flame came the gold flame. And out of the gold flame came the violet flame. So you would say, imagine a sphere this big for the blue flame, even though it's the 13th dimension, and the 14th dimension is a smaller sphere. It's the gold flame. I meant 14th dimension. The 14th dimension. And the 15th dimension is smaller, the violet flame. So even we explain as the 13th dimension as being the entry point. And then light expands. It expanded. So, anyways, I've heard her say it in workshops and lives. That's my teacher, Ashiana Dean, author of the Voyagers material. I've heard her say that. Now I lost my train of thought. Sorry, guys. It happens. Wow, Candace, dang! You guys rolling. Tara, what's up, sister? What's up? Big hugs to you ladies. Makaya, gotta all sit in the hot tub together, yeah. Talking dirty starseed jokes, no. I know that's how some of you are. I'm not a model anymore, ladies, so don't be going like, wow. I'm not wow. Look, I'm fat now, but so what's up? I'm fat, man. What's up? I can still lose it. I know in 5-6 months, no, like for real, no joking no more. In 5 or 6 months, I could transform my body. If I had this hot girlfriend, hell yeah. That's 3D talk. Excuse me, holy ones. I was, my mind was warped when I started dating model girls, like literal. That was my my focus in life, dude. So I manifested it, and that was when I was different than this. So yeah, there's pictures of me on the internet. So from back in those days, I see you, Fabian. So, anyways, I'm just saying what's up now. I am not focused on my body, even though I should be. No, for real, I should be exercising at least twice or 3 times a week. Like, when you start going to your 50s, and then you're going to think about testosterone dropping, but also not just that you're, but we're going to be practicing and running scalar. We're going to be running not 1, 2, 3 current. We're going to be running 4th dimension current, 5 dimension current, and we're going to do 6D maybe. And then some of you are going to be focusing on what's called the divine blueprint. There is miraculous humans on the planet who have conditioned their body and their consciousness like these Hindu yogis. Maybe you think they look kind of like homeless and from the ghetto or something, but these beings are focused not on the body. Actually they do feats with their body too. I've seen these guys wrap their penis around something like this and walk with it like a weight. No, it's on YouTube. They're swinging weights and stuff on their penis. Why that's spiritually awakening or powerful or important, I don't know. But they're doing stuff like that. But not only, like people burying themselves, people being able to be buried for long periods of time. Like, look at the record for being buried alive. These people are actually like wrapping their tongues up and tying it so they don't choke, so they can still breathe while they're in another state of consciousness that you do not understand. But these beings have mastered. They've been able to master higher states of consciousness without your 3D shit. Excuse my language. They don't need any of your tech. They don't need any of your energy. They're getting cosmic energy, which you would say, and you would say life force energy because it's beyond cosmic. It goes in from the creator. So this is cosmic. This is life force energy. What's up? These beings, these yogis, are masters of this. Let's just ignore him because he just does this every night. Don't you? Oh. Supposed to ignore it. I gotta pick it up though. I'm still ignoring this thing. I'm ignoring it. See? I'm not even looking at it because it's despicable. He still interrupted my show. He? Is it a he? I looked at it. It's a wizard. It's a magician. One of those little gremlins. You're like, what the F, dude? I'm getting out of here. Machiva, man, you haven't seen nothing yet. These guys want to get lit. Okay, let's get lit. Let's get lit early before anyone gets back. Yeah. When we do this, we're going to talk about more spiritual awakening signs. We've already listed a third of them, and we're going to continue onward, man. One more before we go, okay? One more spiritual awakening sign is you are most likely, but I'm just going to say you are experiencing more intuition. You're becoming, see, there's like kind of like a little bit of a distance between becoming aware and then becoming like extrasensory perceptive. It's a perception. 3D perception, 4D perception, 5D perception, 6D perception. If you're imagining a bandwidth of energy, and most humans are on this energy level, dimension 3. And these beings are on this energy consciousness dimension level. And there's beings who live at this level. Now these levels are represented by your chakra, and some people down here actually have chakra from here and here and here because they're extraterrestrials. We're talking about starseeds. We're ETs, homie. Yeah, we're part human. We look human, but we're not human. We're part human. But we're giving you, we're supplying you our DNA, genetics. I break it down in my Turinesium Angelic Human Race video. Check that out. It's actually my highest ranking video, but it's my longest video. One of these days I'll get a viral video. It'll go way beyond that. That'll be one of the grandfather old videos. Because it really was. It was like my second video I made. A 3-hour video? Come on, dude. I had no clue back then. Making 3-hour videos. I could have broken that up in 30 videos. At least. And what am I doing? Instead, I put like 100. No, it's got like 175 chapters. Really? Look at it. It's got like, it's like a long timeline, and it's got a whole bunch of time codes. So, excuse me, as I 3D crap. Mamacita. Oh, no more in my coffee. No more coffee. Just water. It's okay. Let's go get lit. So before I get distracted again. No. Are you showing spiritual awakening signs of being more, intuitive? Do you feel like, man, something's going on? I'm seeing, feeling, dreaming, experiencing weird paranormal stuff, man. I can't talk to this with my Christian family. I don't know. I'm a black sheep. Are you a black sheep? Yeah. I know what you feel, man. Yeah, black sheep's a badge of honor. It means you stand out for a good reason, not a bad reason. You're weird. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm weird too. I'm glad that I am kind of like in the background of your thoughts. I'm the one looking around this world. Yeah, while you're like this. Look at this. This is your world. Yeah. This world is unlimited. You're only limited by your own perceptions. So awaken. Spiritually awaken your Apakachia. Man, these are the keys to the kingdom, baby. This is your Templar. Now, there's the Knights Templar. Those are bad guys. We're talking about your Templar, which is Stargate Complex. That is what is Templar. Templar. Think of time. This is a history, man. So, if the being only is born from 3D, well, how could they have any, anything, future lives yet? They don't. They were seated down here, so they grow up this way. Most beings came in from top and went down. These are creatures made for the disembodied souls. You're actually collecting disembodied souls. Part of a rescue mission. We're rescuing these disembodied souls. These are bodies created for these disembodied souls. That's fucking wild. I talk about that in my Egyptian video series. I have a playlist called Egyptian Mysteries. Check that out. And I explain that. Sexy. Who knows what's going to happen when we take this hit? Yeah. See, I still got distracted again, but not now. Right now, we're doing it now. Because we're on starseed sign number 7, so you want to stay around for the rest of them. And I think I'm going to give you a bonus. We're not going to just do 12. We're going to do, 18. How's that? 9. That's a 9 instead of a 3. See, 1 and 2 is 3, but 1 and 8 is 9. Yeah, a trinity of a trinity. 3 is, those are trinities, but there's 3 trinities in a 9. There's 3 trinities in a 9, vato. And then if you have 999, holy cow, man. If I ever got a tattoo, that's what it'll be. But people will look at me from back here, they're going to see 666. Because you turn a 9 upside down, it's the opposite of what you want. I mean, not really. 666 is a powerful number. It's 2 3s. It's a doubling of 333. How is that bad? You get wrapped up in these. Now it's a superstition or it's bad number. Oh, whose idea was that to throw you off of the power of it? 333 and then 666 and then 999. They should have attacked 999. Why are they attacking the middle number? Because there is energy in God. I mean, there is math in God. God is both spirit and science. But you're practicing it separate. Oh, I'm a believer in God. Oh, I'm a believer in science. Oh, why not at both? Why not? Oh, because first of all, this is a corrupt spirit. What is this? No. This makes sense now when you have science and then you take this corrupt one, pick it up, put it down. Now grab a real one, this one. Now you have science and now you have spirituality. Not spirit, not science and religion. There's a difference between science and religion and science and spirituality, and specifically unity spirituality, where all are God. It's a pretty basic but pretty profound understanding. Cosmic understanding. The advanced evolved beings say that's the way the universe is. Machiwa. According to who? Forrest Gump? Machiwa. That's who. 1 second. Biological break. 1 second. Now I gotta put a picture on the screen. Put a picture on the screen and I'll be gone for 90 seconds. Someone please time me. I want to know how long I'm actually gone. Not maybe am I gone. I want to know actually. Is it actually 90 seconds? And I'll say when. That's when you start. Now, if they come in while I'm out there, then it'll be longer than 90 seconds. I'll put one of my nude photos up. 1 second. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I know someone wants to see. No, you don't want to see. No, well, not recent ones, but. Hee hee. Don't forget about the spirit of a minty vatos. Melchizedek and Atlantean. At least I got Atlantean, but let's do Lemurian. No, Lemurian. Yeah, spirit of a minty. Okay, this is a good one. I love you guys. It has morphogenic fields, it has a sphere of Amente, and it has the stargates, and it has some time cycles. Where you learn not just spiritual, you learn science too, sacred science, spiritual science. Not spirit science, that's a different YouTube channel. spiritual science. Ah, my cat, yeah. Be right back. Where's my lighter? And I'll be right back. Okay, Shivasi. I'm gonna take a drink. All right, starting now. Be right back. I love you. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry, took so long. Since I was at the bottom, I went ahead and took a secondary hit. So let me put the camera back on. It's strong, man. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Citas. Greetings. So, yeah, you got lit too, huh, sweetheart? Yeah, we like rolling rawhide. What? Naturally, I gotta blow my nose. Sorry. And then we'll get the show started. I hope we tell you more spiritual awakening signs. Snot break. I know I probably wasn't in focus, right? Sorry. Oh man, what's up? Starseeds. Let's go with this. Sayo. Makachi. I see. The energy is strong. Let's see. Okoma. Echivas. Komaya. What's up, vatos? Who's up in there in the house with me? Yeah, I know you are. What's up, sweetheart? Life Monique is happy with some stars. Blue hearts in the house. Turquoise, blue flame, yeah. Light turquoise. Kachama. Alright, yeah, that's right. Here we go. Irish latte? Getting lit. Tarot's got lit, is experiencing some fireworks. Damn, Tara, we should do it together sometime. Makaya, yeah, love all you beautiful beings. We're just in another expression, another awakening, a spiritual awakening, holy ones. And many of you are part of what's called like a soul family. Akaya che, amakaya mache. Like starseeds are a big deal. So, and the next spiritual awakening sign I wanted to talk about is you start to become aware of and start to sense deception. People who are trying to manipulate, people who are, like kind of like conspiracy, but you're not trying to be a conspiracy, but you know what is bullshit, Not just in religion, but in politics, you will know what is BS. From a unity perspective, straight up, everything in the life you can relate to, whether it's goes with unity or not. Because you can see how when people are practicing a false creed, something that harms you. So, I love you, holy ones. Thank you for being here on my YouTube live. Hakachiwa. If someone's copying my video, because I know some of them have done this, please find the original me on my channel. Because these guys are too lazy to edit stuff. Well, hi, I'm telling you to go to my channel, Christos Avatar, on YouTube. I'm the original Christos Avatar. I love you. Koyemasa, hata, hatakewa, hasasitas, okamas. So this is the next awakening sign. You guys are feeling BS, man. Like, even if you don't, like you can definitely even do this if you don't completely know why. You just feel, and that feeling is good enough for you because that feeling has led you in success before, and that's something that you trust. Eventually, that unknowing but feeling will become together. You will know and feel. It will be you will know the answer is right, whatever answer is you're dwelling on. And we're gonna be mostly catering or resonating with light, love. Like, what the hell, man? It's a spiritual path. We're supposed to be loving beings, caring beings, kind beings, helpful beings, and we're called guardians. It's a reference to what's really going on. Guardians. It's a spiritual war. We're not trying to do this with violence or anything. This is done with spiritual awakening. Notice all these videos are about spiritual awakening and ascension. I can't just say that in every single title of all my videos. That'd be ridiculous. I have variety. There's different topics in this main topic, which is spiritual awakening. One day, because there's one lady dominating the key word. She's number one. No one's close to her, but I will someday. I will surpass her. That's my personal goal. And as a starseed, you want to improve and you want to reach more with this guardian message, or whatever your message is. We're trying to, help people, help learn about spiritual awakening, how to develop it within yourself. And we also do this from this perspective, the guardian perspective, which is a freaking awesome, the most powerful, most profound system. Excuse me. Water. Excuse me. Her name is Ashiana Dean. I have a playlist on Ashiana Dean, so you can find her on my channel, and then you can see her name and search it online if you want to. But this is information from her Voyagers, Ashiana Dean's Voyagers videos, and sometimes I share clips of her videos, so you can, if you like it, you can go find her information, like her website, if you want to get the newest stuff. She is doing her work, I'm doing mine, but mine is based off of hers because she's like the main teacher of this information. Like, she doesn't speak anymore. She used to, like a long time ago. Like, most of her videos you'll see are kind of old videos. That's because they're from 2000 period, like 2001, 2000, even 1998. I have a clip from that workshop. So we also have the Voyagers books. So the knowledge is big if you want to learn more. And I'm putting out this information constantly. It's mostly for beginners of this information, but the dog's barking. Maybe they're coming home. Because the garage door is new now, and they're probably not used to that loud sound, or I don't know. But yeah, I just like to give a shout out to her. I don't want you to leave me and not forget about me, but come back. But I'll always give a shout out to her. I love her so. And also, I'm just gonna share only clips, and I've already had people say, "Hey, where's the full version?" I can't give you the full version. Find it. I would always suggest going through her website, but thank you. That's what I just wanted to say. That's all. I didn't say nothing else. Makaya wasita homakanata hoko o a ha 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 kita hosotopasa hasakepesi hasapakana. My greatest advice is what do you call it? Kathara. If you get her Kathara, if you learn Kathara, she's going to teach you everything you need to ascend. I believe you'll have up to Merkaba knowledge. You'll even learn a technique for the Merkaba. You'll learn how to run Merkaba. I don't have that much knowledge yet, but I have my own, what'd you call it? Contribution. Like, some of you are starseeds and indigos. You have a contribution. This is mine. This is my contribution. Just like a shout out to my other sister. If some of you are still interested in information like this, go find, her name is Lisa. Lisa Renee. Renee. 2 E's. So Lisa Renee, she's also a student of Ashiana, but more advanced than me. But they're not like me. I am me. I'm different. I'm now in 2022. You don't see Lisa. Lisa still posts. I made a mistake. She still posts actually. But I'm active. I'm super active right now on this topic. So I'm one of the. And there's another sister. What's her name? One of you guys mentioned this girl, this pretty blonde girl. She's talking about her information too, but once again, she has a different character than me. Some of you are with me because you like what I do, so, but I'm still going to give that shout out. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Holy One. I need my glasses. Aurora. Oh my gosh. I think that's the biggest, that's the biggest tip. You don't call it tip, you call it contribution. Thank you note. Wow. Beautiful energy. Thank you so much, Aurora. You're so kind. Big hug from Fabian. I like I like the little doggy. Is that your little doggy? It's so beautiful. Yeah, blessings to Aurora. And such a beautiful name. Oh my gosh. That's like the name of a movie. Aurora Rising. And there I can imagine Aurora Rising Part 2. Thank you, sister. Ochima, Amaka, Atsita, Atsuka, Otopa, Amata, Asita, Amaka. And seriously, guys, one day I'll be on my own 2 feet, and one day I will have such a cool show, because I'll be able to, once I have the resources. That's why every time you guys help me, you're also helping Christos Avatar, man, because that is my life. I am the one behind this. I'm the one like everything. Like, it's gonna be a team effort later. Right now, I'm doing all the hard work, doing the hard work. I'm getting it, and I don't feel tired. I got that indigo energy or something, man. I just like churn it. Oh, you want to challenge me? Okay. Oh, good news. Good news. I report good news. My TikTok shadow ban ended last night. So, I figured out it was 2-week ban. Exactly 2-week ban. For whatever reason. I only believe it's because I try to upload 2 videos in a row. But why punish someone for 2 weeks though for that? What is that? Why is that even bad? Like, what if I made the videos and then didn't upload them because I was tired or something, and did it in the morning and then uploaded both at once? Why is that bad? So why the hell I was banned? I have no idea. But it's gone. At least last night it was gone. It's back to, well, see, it's like a water faucet, dude. Like black and white. You can see like it's like I have teeth right here and a huge gap because I'm missing my 2 front teeth. So I have this huge gap. Oh my God, yeah, I love you. It's because there's so much current and it goes like sometimes super fast, and then if I don't grab the thought, I just like get like confused, and I'm like, what the hell? The thought was like moving too fast. Slow down. Makaya. I can feel like a celebration going on in my aura. I can feel like a happiness, kind of like a celebration mode, there's a party going on in my fields. There's a party going on. Yeah, who wants to come to the party? Yeah. I love you guys. We're speaking this knowledge. We're bringing in this Christos. Well, cool, yeah. I am someone speaking Ashiana's work in 2022. Ashiana Dean, 2022, right here. Not exactly. I'll get better. Look, I am getting better. As I teach, you learn. I learn from teaching. And you guys will be teachers and learners. We learn and teach and learn, brother, sister. Let's sit at the round table, Excalibur, King Arthur round table. Let's sit around the round table, because we're all equal in a round table, not someone table with a head. No, we're all head. You all have a time to speak. You all have a vote. You all have a say. But that goes to a group vote. There's an average out of the many. One out of the many. Sorry guys, that kind of stuff right there, that's like a side effect, but a positive one, a good one, not a bad one. It's a silliness, maybe you think, a silliness, I don't know what kind of negative thoughts you're having, but we have no problems. Why are you having problems? Let's be, love. Let's be joy. Let's be happiness. I want to see your smile. I want to see your smile. Show me your smile. See, you gotta smile. Okoye, ochima. Like, genuine. I remember I did this striptease for my girlfriend to like that pony song. My pony. I was putting a belt over my head and, you know, like doing all kinds of, like I got this whipped cream and I sprayed it all over my body, and then I started rubbing it around my chest and my, back then I had 6-pack. I think so, right? Yeah, of course. And I had a 6-pack and I was showing it off, you know, like doing a strip dance for her. And what the hell? I don't know what it's just like current, man. But it's not supposed to mix in with my personal life. What's up, dude? I didn't give you permission. Oh my gosh. Anyways, her name was Tatiana. I loved her, and we were happy for a little while. I mean, we were together for a year and a half, but she was what you call a very kind and loving girlfriend, and a sexy, hot girlfriend too. So that was great. Seriously. But it didn't work out because I was changing in a bad way when I was over there. So I lost her and we broke up, but we stayed friends. And I actually hired her later for my company to work with me sometimes, like online. I paid her. So, and for her, a Ukrainian, it was like back in the day, it was $1 equaled 8 of their dollars. I heard it goes high as 12, but I lived around the 6 to 8 mark, where $1 American dollar was 6 to 8 of theirs. And so I lived in Ukraine, and so our dollars lasted better there. Like, it was cheaper to live in Ukraine if you wanted to live in this type of government. But anyways, this is I'm not talking about modern news of Ukraine, guys. Sorry, I'm talking about actually 2000 and damn. I've been in Ukraine since like 2000, early 2003, 2004. I went to Sumy, Ukraine first, and then I've been to Pervomask, Ukraine, which is a small city, town. I've been to villages I can't pronounce. But of course I loved Odessa, Ukraine. I've been to Nikolaev, Ukraine. I've been to Kiev, actually, because of the airport. So I had to go to Kiev sometimes. But I didn't like flying in a Russian airplane though. That sucked. You feel safe on an American plane, so to speak. And then you go on an airplane, and then, oh my gosh, different quality, different experience. And excuse me, sometimes the taxi drivers were so crazy drivers, man. My life is in this guy's hands. What the hell? It was stressful because I was going from one town in the winter. It's Ukraine. The winters are horrible. Snow and ice. This dude was speeding and shit. Sorry. Anyways, this is all for some pretty girls. I dated this girl. I thought it was going to work out. I didn't think she was honest. And I didn't know that she was working for the agency, that you had to talk to different men. And I thought I was one of those 3D. It was a 3D experience. Totally. We all are fools when we're young and dumb. I was young and dumb. Since my late 20s, I was doing that. Like, after my daughter. No, wait, before. Actually, before and after. Yeah. Because I was with her mom for 3 years. So, it's not just short-term relationships. I've had long-term ones, a few. Not like some of you, like 20-year relationships or marriages No, we're all on this different path. Like each of you are going through. Well, the planet is going through a spiritual awakening. So as a general thing, a certain period of time called an ascension period, we are all we're feeling effects of it. But if these people are hardcore, no spiritual concepts in their life, no, they don't believe in any spirits, any God, they don't believe in anything outside of this reality. And as a matter of fact, since they believe that when you die, your existence is completely annihilated. It doesn't exist anymore. No, honey. Sorry. No, not true. Now, when you become on a spiritual path, you're going to develop psychic abilities. You will know that's bullshit. Because they will do everything in their power to make you believe circle, and it's giving me these OBS 6. Okay, looks like I'm back online. Dang. Sorry, guys. 333. That's a cool number. Huh. I'm getting this connection BS. I don't know why. But I love you guys. Looks like it's good now. Yeah. We're going through the spiritual awakening signs. Okay? Because some of you are feeling them, man. Yeah. And we got a live connection sometimes. Some of them are coming in, like Life Monique. All it's okay. Thank you, Holy One. The next spiritual awakening sign is that you realize that everyone is on a spiritual journey. Because you realize that we're all from the same creation source, that we're all spirit coming in to have an experience. God individuating itself into other selves. Literally, we're like other selves of you would track all the way to the source of that. What's the source of everything? Well, you go back to the source of everything, which is God. Amakaya. All is God. All is one. That's our principle. That's our belief. That's our standard. And I love you. Yeah. And this is an unconditional, eternal, divine love. Not some conditional, on superficial reasons, honey. Gold diggers or just materialists or just whatever. It's, some princess who wants all her. Like, this is consciousness, man. You're trying to go beyond consciousness. You are ascending. If you're on a spiritual journey, like a spiritual awakening, the main goal is to ascend. So we do things to awaken, to go towards closer and closer. That's what a spiritual awakening does. My camera just went out. Don't let me lose my train of thought. As the spiritual awakening develops, as it expands. Let me get my other battery, because apparently I heard the clicking sound. I'm just going to change the battery anyways, because I don't know what's up. Sorry. Give me a few seconds. I love you. I love you so much. I think we should have starseed sex. Let's get it going on. Please lay down with me. Amakaya. Alright, we should get the camera back in 1, 2, 3. Yay! What's up, man? So, we're going through these spiritual awakening signs, Vato. I appreciate your amakuchi. This is your current, like, all of our group coming to this moment. You're coming to this moment, maybe for just a few minutes or whatever, but you're still combining our energy to this moment. Thank you for being here, Holy One. Amachiwa. And it's a positive thing for when it's a positive energy. Amakaichi. Candace, you're always so nice. Look at you. Another starseed sign is that you guys realize you get a little bit more knowledgeable and evolved. Now you want to be, this is an awakening sign if you start to feel like you want to be of service. You hear this concept, maybe service to others versus service to self. We're not living a life for self when you're a starseed. You're here to help others, the earth seeds, which are many. So all of our efforts are important to help these earth seeds, and not just the earth seeds, but earth itself. Put focus on these two areas and also on your own journey. So you got like your mind on a few different projects, right? But we're doing this in a group. Hopefully we're going to get stronger and stronger. And I thank you for being part of that. Yeah. And I hope you guys want to be part of that. Please subscribe to this channel to learn more about spiritual awakening, because that's what this whole channel is about. And I thank you for visiting tonight. And we're going to continue on. Baby. Hachiwa. Ichi. Hamaka. Maka. Hachichiwa. Hamatata. Hichipaka. Hamasita. Hachipaka. The next spiritual awakening is that you will, your teachers will find you. They say when the student, awakens, the master will step forward or come forward. You will find, your teachers will find you. Amakaye, asetiti. You're awakening. Your consciousness is being known. It's being felt by these higher beings, higher psychic beings who sense more than you do, holy ones. Until you're psychic, until you perceive other energies, it's hard to explain. But someday you can. And that's what we talk about here too, psychic abilities. You're going to learn how to grow them in like a monotub, baby. You're going to get some spiritual awakening in a monotub. Chivasu. Grow your own mushrooms. Why not? Yeah. Ochimasu. For your salad. Not really, but yeah, for your salad. Mushrooms for your salad. No, not really, but yeah. See? The algorithm can't compete with the human. Try. Watch. I'm going to scramble your brain, AI. I'm not going to try to compete with the AI, sorry. They have speech recognition. They have face recognition. What the hell kind of recognition? These are intelligent creatures. What can you sense? I can sense the fourth dimension. I can travel through the astra. Well, gee, honey, if you've only been through the 4D, well, I understand everything. Wasika hamata hachiwa. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So I'm so happy my shadow ban, my TikTok shadow ban was expired, man. All of a sudden 150 views, 200 views, and then now the ban expired. Oh, boom! 3,000 views in 24 hours. Sorry for that loud noise. Oh, damn! Did I go get a hit? Did I get lit? I can't believe it if I have not gotten lit. I did get lit. I came back and I was happy. Yeah, okay. Sorry, guys. We know it's right? Wait. I want to know for sure. Did I go get lit? Can someone tell me, did I go get lit? Yeah, I came in and I said, I'm back, guys. I remember saying, I'm back. So I did get lit, sorry. I remember saying, thank you for waiting and all that. So yeah, okay. I remember now. You know that can happen, right? You thought you
some of you like beer instead of this kind of medicine. Well, you like, oh, I forgot to drink more beer. I don't know.
I love you, man. We're just gonna have some really rough starseed sex, man. Damn. Oh my god, yeah. We got Valerian the Mac the Third in the house, man. You like a celebrity? Can I have your autograph? I am on the. You liar! You liar! Yeah, baby. Yeah, I like those too, man. Those are good. I'm gonna grow some, dude. Code. I'm gonna grow some.
Not really. That was just a joke. That was a joke. F you.
I'm just playing because I'm in a playful mood. I want to take off your clothes.
Like, I want to undress a girl. Like, you know, a girl's sexy. She can dance for you, but it would be nice to undress her. You know.
Amacetitas machiqueva pachivosu.
I love it's so weird because I used to go to nightclubs when I was younger, and then when I got older, when I became a shaman, not became one. I remembered to be one again. I started switching from this cool dancing to like a more of a drum circle shit, man. I don't know what the hell, but it was like transformation for me. I went through a personal transformation with the drum circles. I thought that was so freaking awesome. It brought out a lot in me to be working with a group of energy, and it was really awesome. It's really strong if they got some good drummers and a good positive energy in the crowd. We were way out in the middle in the desert, and we got this bonfire of like we always ask people to please bring wood, and people do. There's enough wood at least for a few hours of a bonfire. We have a cool bonfire while we're doing the tribal drumming, and I'm doing the dancing, and then I usually do the intro and the dancing until people more show up and start joining, and you'll see girls coming to the circle and dancing, and then we have some group of people dancing. It becomes so powerful by the end of the night. By the end of the night, there's those fire dancers doing their tricks. We have some people doing just different stuff like talents and like a lot of those rainbow light things. There are people doing tricks, girls doing stuff. It's a really cool vibes that people even bring their kids because we're just cool sound, and I've even seen some little kids drumming. Actually, there was a cool group of. They're actually from Ukraine, I believe, because they're Russian, right? Russian family in America. But anyways, a Ukraine family, Russian. I say they speak Russian because a lot of Ukrainians speak Russian instead of Ukrainian. It just depends where you're at or what you were raised with, I guess. But anyways, I love you guys. I love you. I'm so happy to be with you. We just have this long, like, way. How you guys doing? Amachitas. Amakaya. Hello, sweetie pies. Amachiwa. Now, one of the spiritual awakening signs is going to be that you feel like you're alone. You're going to feel like loneliness. See, remember the first one was disconnectedness, but that disconnectedness leads to loneliness. Like you're not with other starseeds, other indigo extraterrestrial beings. You miss your real people. Because that's felt on a soul level, a spirit, energy level. You feel this bond. to your soul family. Samake, amasita, hachemas, kochewa. So, it's a beautiful language. I love you. Peace. Makaya, shimas. It's like sometimes we can do energy work without knowing it. What you doing, man? Homies? We're like enduring. Don't feel alone, you guys. You're not alone. Remember what I said earlier. You have a team. Look, some of that is our team. We're team. Hey, what's up? Another starseed sign is that you'll feel more like bodily sensations. You're gonna go through more weirdness in your bodies, some more like quirky energies, quirky, strange feelings, even maybe not comfortable feelings. You're gonna feel it more in your body. So you're gonna go through that stage. You're gonna feel maybe that sign. Those are not always positive. So maybe some discomfort. Machiwa, haya makaya, hamasitas. Yeah, Valerian. What's up, Vato? We're never alone. We are one. That's right. When you're one, how can you be alone? Remember yourself. Remember oneself. Remember unity. Remember 12D, which is Christ consciousness. That is what 12D consciousness is. Waka, yeah. Christ consciousness is 12 dimensions of activation, honey. You're a Christed being. Christic. And then there's anti-Christic, because those avatars are good, and then there's avatars that are dark. Dark avatars, literally. 11.5 dimension and down. That's the highest is 11.5. Once you get to 12D, it's all good. Love, light. Wachiwa. Amaka. Ayawasi. Peace. Peace. I love you. You're beautiful. It doesn't matter what those other people said. You are special. You are sacred. You're gonna make a difference. Yes, you're gonna be part of this other group of indigo children, starseeds. We are doing work. Well, they're called light workers. We're doing light work. We're doing light work. Love work. Our consciousness is love from 5D and higher. This is why we come with our love, because we already have our fourth strand. Indigo have fourth, they have fifth, fourth and fifth, and some of them are activating, some of you are activating your third eye, okay? So this is another spiritual awakening. You're opening these chakra and experiencing more, you're remembering more. And you will have some mystical experiences, you guys. I don't know what else to call them. Supernatural experiences. Especially if you work with trying to alter your consciousness, trying to get a stimulation of a spiritual event. Honestly, I was in the 3D. I remember when I was in the 3D, learning, researching, checking, trying, what the hell? Without something. Nothing led me to that experience until I tried cannabis. As soon as I tried it, oh my gosh, my third eye was open, booyah, the first time. What the F, right? First freaking time, my third eye is open and I experienced psychic ability. Psychic ability just awakened suddenly in me. And one of several to come. And this would happen in Ukraine, dude. That's fucking weird, right? Excuse me. It's weird. Why is it weird? Well, because you would think it would be in my hometown or in my own room or something. But no. What a trip. yeah, I'm, I'm tripping out. I just remember we were laughing our asses off the first time. We were laughing our fucking asses off. It was me and my friend Sergey. I showed you a picture of him. We were two hot girls, beautiful girls. One girl I ended up being on a few dates with. She was beautiful. She was like a gym instructor. So you know what's up with that. Oh my Shivas. Oh my Shivas. We're awakening to this higher understanding of who you are. These other, it's like a macrocosm of our microcosm. This is personal, planetary, then we have universal, and then finally cosmic level. Well, not finally. Finally, after cosmic level is, which is Center of Masters, after them is God, Source God, the final expansion. Makaya Achiwa. Isn't it weird though that the first aspects of God is sound, just sound energy, not light. There is no light in density 5. No, in the cosmos, in the energy matrix, there's no light. I guess that's weird, right? How is only sound? Makaya. One day your consciousness will journey in such bizarre ways, like you're not even a human being. Well, you're not. You're going to explore different levels of yourself that aren't even hominid. Check that out. You'll know that you were a creature of sorts, a different, not human. What were you? Damn. Oh shit. Yeah, baby. I should have done a poll. I can still do a poll, right? It says, yeah, I'll ask a question, you guys, in a poll, and you guys answer like yes, no, or maybe. Like this is about major, like, spiritual awakening signs. Have you experienced any spiritual... Oh, this will be more interesting. How many spiritual awakening signs have you experienced? 1 through 3, 4 through 6, 7 through 9. How's that? That'll be more interesting. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. It's nice, you guys, because you get to think about it. You think about spiritual awakening. Poll. Ask a question. How many spiritual awakening symptoms? Oh, signs. How many signs? How many? It's a long question, right? How many spiritual awakening signs? Sings? I put sings. Sign. What? GNS. Man, what's up? How many spiritually awakening signs have you experienced? I should put 0 to 1 first. Oh, they're home. I hear them talk. My mom talking. Amacitas. Yeah, I live with my mommy. Amacitas. What the hell, dude? They're saying I'm not spelling the word right. Yeah, that's it, right? How many spiritual awakening signs have you experienced? And then I have to rename them. What the hell, dude? They force me to have yes, no. No, I don't think so, man. I don't want a poll that has yes or no. How do I delete, dude? I want to cancel yes, no. What the hell? It has to be a yes, no question. I was trying to be creative, asshole. Oh. I can rename it. 0 to 1. And then this one's going to be 2 to, I would say, I don't know. I've had like so many experiences, 4 or 5. Let's say 5. Yeah, 2 to 5. And then some of you have had, let's say 7 to 9. We'll just keep it at that. We don't have to be super crazy. What do I say? I gotta put 6. 6 to 9. Because I really want to know if some. And by the way, we're not done with the spiritual awakening signs, but you've had enough signs in your own life to know this answer. So here we go. 3 times? Alright, cool. Thank you, Holy Ones. Appreciate it. Whoever contributes. We got Donna Bryant. Did you just put 7? Or is that a question mark? What? I think it's a question mark. You pissed yourself laughing? Do you have to change your underwear? I think PMS. What is PMS? I think it has something to do with a female going into a specific cycle and of either cleansing or what. I don't know. I guess I don't remember too much, but it's not pleasant for the girl. Sometimes she's not nice. She's very mean. People call it bitchy. Well, I still love her, but she's bitchy. Yeah. I don't want to have PMS, and I certainly wouldn't want to have to give birth. I'm sorry, girls. I'm tri-surrogate pregnancy or surrogate. What do you call it? Have another woman have your body, but then she's going to think it's hers, right? That's why you have a contract. I haven't done it, don't worry. I was just wondering. I'm a cha-cha, what's up? I'm a chi-chi-chi, what's up? Also, for a starseed or a spiritual awakening sign is that your habits are going to change. You're going to have different life routines. You feel this change. And so it's like a lot of things change because your mind is like thinking and vibrating with other interests. You think other things are important now. You think other things are more beautiful or valuable. You change your values. I found myself going through that in my own spiritual awakening in 2012. Well, it was happening before that because I met Ashiana Dean in 2010. So I was already going through some awakening. That's the period of my life where I started having a lot of crystals. These are entities. They're beings. That's consciousness. Here's lapis lazuli, consciousness, right here. $45 if someone wants this crystal, this exact crystal. It's because lapis wasn't cheap for me, so this would be like insane, like probably $8.95. Oh, here's a nice bright lapis. Same price, but because I think it might be. These are ones I personally fondled. So if you want one I fondled, dude, I swear, like a few years ago, I had one giant orlite. Like, let me show you. It's not. This is a big orlite, but not my giant one. I have a big one. This is probably over 2,000. This is why I don't expect it to sell for a long time, but they've sold before in the past. This is like a master stone, dude. And I've seen people selling them and calling them master stones. It's so weird because I met someone at the Crystal show in Tucson, Arizona, the Crystal and Jim show, annual show they have every year. And she told me about Auralite. As soon as she told me about Auralite, I started getting it back then. This is one of the stones I've had for years that someday I'll sell. And I think on YouTube, if I get to 10,000 subscribers, which is still a long ways, but one day I'll get there, I will be able to sell merchandise. And my merchandise would be crystals. That's what I have to sell. So if you want to help me out, you guys can do that through donations here, like in Super Chat. That brother, man, oh my gosh, that was so freaking awesome. Brother, sister, starseeds, backing me up. Thank you, holy ones. That's memorable. Machiwa. Amakata. Ha ha ha. Chuma. Especially when you see, like, when someone makes a donation and the color is red, you know it's a high number. It's like they go from light color to a real. I wonder what the hell 1,000 is. I'm not asking for 1,000. I'm just curious of some. I've seen people get some crazy tips before, but it's not common to see $100. I was like, wow. Machiva, amaka, chiva sitasi makatas. So, in my own personal life, you guys, I feel awesome, and I feel definitely I've improved, and it's kind of like expanding beyond. So I hope it keeps expanding. We'll keep on with the positive vibes, right? We'll keep on with love and light. We're going to keep on learning what it is to be a starseed, what it is to be a living law of one, how to treat people with law of one Christ consciousness. You are this holy being. You're this light. You're this holy guardian, this holy magi, holy grail, indigo child coming into this world. You're like royalty. You're this mighty being that's come to help a lowly being. Wow, that's pretty extraordinary. And they're doing it. They're coming through the fetal integration process. You'll understand how these beings are coming in to our incarnation, and the indigos are doing it through a contract, a birthing contract. They're called a soul birthing contract. You're a being coming into the soul level. It's called a soul because it's at the. Remember, soul is a level of consciousness. 3 levels of consciousness. There's 3 levels of what's called soul consciousness. We have incarnate consciousness now. Then we evolve to soul consciousness. And then soul consciousness evolves to this. Now imagine, as soon as you go beyond soul into oversoul, that being can see all of density 3, 2, and 1. It can see many beings underneath it. We're at the bottom rung, density 1. So we don't see any beings below us. But when you ascend, you're going to see many beings below you. And then the higher you get, the more consciousness you're aware of. Like, this is shit consciousness. I'm sorry. What we have in 3D is so horrible and distorted. Like, the potential and the true power of your mind and thought and psychic abilities are immense. But you're distorted down here. We come down in here, consciousness is horribly distorted, if you want to know my opinion. And then we're affected too. We get disempowered by some of this. That it doesn't wipe us out, but it's a spiritual war. Even if you're not truly aware of the spiritual war aspect, it's happening, and aspects of you are seriously involved in it. If you're not going to be okay, other parts of you will. I'm one of the parts of myself that are awakened to the spiritual war and involved with it. And incarnating, like some of you, lightworkers, indigos, starseeds, are incarnating in these ascension cycle period. Now, because of Ashana Dean's work, we can see the timeline, and that there's crystal I mean, there's activations going on with the planet, and the consciousness is changing. Thank you, Holy One. I seriously need a drink of water. I don't want to be known as the doom and gloom, but there are seriously, the dragons are winning. They're winning this world, and so we're kind of like behind enemy lines. Indigo children are trying to reach the earth seeds who are stuck in these reverse systems. You're in a reverse religions, you're in reverse consciousness, you're in a reverse system. I don't go deep into that. But if you're practicing, this is most sacred to people are these religions. You worship it, you praise it, you read about it, you become knowledgeable about your religion, you're active with it, but you don't know it's a dark system. So this is our perspective, Holy Ones. We go as far as talking about all of these different races, what planets they come from, what their DNA is, what they have done in different time periods of man. Remember, they're outside of us. They're beyond our time period. They come in through stargates and portals. That's normal for beings to do that. We're set, once again at the bottom freaking level, and we're in galactic quarantine. That's worse. So we're at the bottom level, and on top of that, we've been prevented for the most part from being in contact with extraterrestrials. It's two-way. We can't reach out to them, they can't reach out to us. There's a quarantine, there's a what you call a planetary barrier, kind of energy barrier, like a flux. Amachiwa. A planetary grid, like a fence, frequency fence, planetary frequency fence. And this frequency fence is multi-dimensional. It affects beings being able to come in, port in, stargate in. Well, not if they have a takeover. They can take over the gates and come through. That's what they'd love to do while they're making manufactured gates. Like in the Philadelphia experiment, they tricked the human governments because their were actually, their whole purpose was to get a gate opened from the Phantom universe to ours through the Philadelphia experiment. They didn't give the humans shit except for some ideas of teleportation or whatever they got from the government got from that. But they got what they wanted through the Philadelphia experiment. They got a wormhole, a portal to get into our system from the Phantom Matrix. Ashiana in the Voyager's books calls it the Phi X gate. Phi X. Phi as in Philadelphia, X as in experiment. You know, Philadelphia experiment, Phi X. Wormhole. The Phi X wormhole, dude. These beings from the Phantom Matrix are able to get to our living matrix. Remember, there's a parallel reality too. A doppelganger, the parallel self, the parallel planet, the parallel you. Also parallel inner earth. That must be weird. Akaya. Some of you might be gaining memories of both, like particle universe and anti-particle universe. Some of us are able to connect to our shadow aspect. Some of you have shadow you want to take care of, so you don't have that connection. Did you know that you have these soul contracts? And also some of them are negative. You have soul contracts that you want to just, you're God, sovereign, free, so you will just command that they're broken. I am God, I am sovereign, and I am free. I break all negative, false creed contracts. I break all contracts that deny the law of one. I break all contracts that deny my right to practice inner Christos. Machiwa, I love you. That was weird, guys. Sorry, it was kind of like a mystical experience while I was telling you. So I was kind of like, whoa, feeling it, like feeling in another place, like something was happening. Sorry. Makache. So anyways, I have a mixture of different videos online. I hope you guys take a look at some of them. Some of them are only 60 seconds. You can spend 60 seconds. You could binge that. Binge my 60-second shorts. That won't take long to do that. A few minutes. Now, another symptom is that your outlook on the world will be different. So, I'm not saying you're going to start acting political. What I'm saying is, you look at world, when you start becoming knowledgeable about real human history and where we come from and the truth about ancient Egypt, the secrets of ancient Egypt, and I made a series of videos about it, check it out. And also the secrets of Atlantis and Lemuria, because it's a secret because people think it's not real, that it's just a story, a fable. Oh, of course, label it a fable so people think don't take it seriously. You listen to the mainstream. Are you still listening to the mainstream? I'm not. You disconnect yourself from that world. You get away from that world. Like I was stuck in all that political Telegram stuff. That's just another siphon, man. You get stuck in that Telegram political stuff, you're just in another reality field on a planet. Get out of that matrix, man. It's just a distraction. It's actually worse than that. It's something to trap you in. But anyways, that's God sovereign free. You're either God sovereign free or you're not. Are you? I hope you are. I first heard that from Lisa Renee. So that's a kudos to her. You'll see it on her site. She's the first one to talk about it. I wasn't trying to. I was simply agreeing with that. I love that. I think that's awesome. So I passed that on to you. That's what we do. You guys teach me, and I teach you. Like I've had a few of you message me and showed me the clips or links or whatever I learned from. Thank you. And we're all indigos. We're all supposed to be love and helping the consciousness on the planet experience fifth dimensional consciousness. Bring 5-dimensional consciousness so Earth can ascend, so the humans can ascend, like a 100th monkey effect. That's the ultimate goal, to cause a global ascension. So if there is no global ascension, that means everyone's doing it on a personal basis ascension. Like how many strands you got. Because understand what a global ascension would do. That would be like a tsunami of consciousness that would just, like the 100th monkey effect, it would suddenly just be all part of everyone's awareness. It's something to do with consciousness. Consciousness does these things. So, like you see these alternate worlds, parallels, other realities, dimensions. I love watching shows like that. There's one show or author, like the guy that wrote his name is Dick, I guess. He's the author of Blade Runner. Something J.K. Dick or something, I don't know. But he's actually written a series of alternate world storylines. And as an indigo, we resonate with time travel stuff, remember? Because we know that it's all about portals and gates and chakras and your Merkaba, your vehicle of light. You're going to be running and traveling through it and connected to multiple beings. Remember, you're aware of many. The higher you get, the more consciousness you perceive at once. You're a powerful fucking being, dude. Excuse me. Next level, density 2. We're a race of powerful beings. Nothing like this world. And then you take density 2, and above them, they're the same thing. There is no comparison between a density 2 and a density 3 being. They're so far advanced. And then you keep on going. Density 4, density 5, and finally you get out of the time matrix into those eternal gestalts, eternal collectives of consciousness. Makaya. You guys are awesome. I don't know if anyone was actually counting how many I did, but thank you, Life Monique. You guys are like real positive and friendly people. Yeah, I actually did more than 12, but that's okay because I just have a few more actually on my notes. So there's like a sudden change in your habits and routine. You would say, out of all these changes, that would be obvious, but maybe not noticeable to yourself because you're too busy changing. But your daily routine would change. Your habits, based on your new interests. Maybe you'll take up yoga instead of going to, I don't know, something that would be not healthy for your body or your mind or consciousness or spirit. So we want to evolve. We want to grow to our highest potential. Aim high, because you are high. You're a high level being, so you have a high potential. Reach for that high potential. Awaken to your higher dimensions of consciousness, literally, and you shall inherit those keys to the kingdom, so to speak. Your outlook on the world feels different. It's like you got a different idea of what's going on in politics, and a different idea of what's going on in religion, and that reality has maybe more important purposes. And you think about spiritual worlds, spiritual beings that you find out later that are extraterrestrial, multidimensional beings. You find out later that you're part of. You're part of these higher races and beings and consciousness, that we're all part of each other, actually. You go beyond that. You keep going until you find out what is law of one. The universal law. It's a universal law. Sacred, spiritual law. Universal law. So, all are one. Some don't want to follow that universal law. They say, no, it's not all one. There's one powerful God, it's a boy, and he rules you, and you better fear God. They tell you to fear God. It tells you to fear God. Fear God. Oh, also have guilt because you're a sinner, lowly, inferior, sinful, inferior human. Oh, really? So, you understand darkness? No? This is darkness. Wakaya. Awachi. Distortion of your true divinity, your true connection to God. I literally will get comments, either messages in my inbox. I gave you my email below, right? If not, it's on one of my videos. It's on a lot of my videos. You can also write me on Facebook. I got a link to my Facebook. And below, and my Instagram, if you like those short content, check that out. I have a huge... I told you the ban was lifted, right? Let me see. It was at 3,000. And I'm going to do one right now. It's actually late, you guys, so I will finish up. I didn't know it was so late. Yeah, so it doesn't matter right now. I'll do that. But this was a great feeling tonight. The code came. It was here. The light was here. You're here. Bringing in, and you are representing. You're part of that field on the planet. You're part of the 5D consciousness on the planet now. That 5D pulls up the 3Ds. Think of consciousness as a pull. as a pool of energy, and you start pouring in a bunch of 5D consciousness, it changes the rest of the consciousness a little bit, right? It helps them boost. So that's part of your job. Boost the consciousness on the planet so they can ascend to a higher level, to a higher potential. I love you. Thank you for joining my live. You guys, thank you so much for being part of chat, because I mean, you guys, there's more spiritual awakening signs, but I just went over, about 18 signs or so. But there's personal, like you'll have personal challenges maybe that others don't have. Or maybe the darkness is attacking you, so your spiritual path is more challenging. So we all have our own personal circumstances. I had mine, for the longest part, I don't even want to talk about it, but you guys remember I was hurting for money, and I'm still not independent, but I'm not like worried about it now. I'm not worried, and that's important. When you're worried about money, then you have problems with it. You just manifested more problems. That's what it does. More worry equals more lack. Like, you don't get out of the lack mentality. I prayed a lot. I kept on visualizing more a lot, because I know I put too much time in the higher chakras. It sounds silly, but it's true. I put too much time in the 4D, 5D, 6D, and don't pay attention to the 3, 2, and 1. So I'll suffer now in 3, 2, 1. But I'm still spiritual, but that doesn't help me down here. I'm suffering now because of this. You have to be balanced. One day your brother Thavian's going to be rocking and rolling, dude. Like, for real. And I will be able to have a freaking badass show. I'm talking, there will be millions of views. I know it. When you help an indigo child who is 4th, 5th, 6th, and telling you 7th, at least 8th chakra activated. I know I have seen the mated galactic core that actually 8. Feel for it. It's like between your heart chakra, like in the middle of your chest. That's your heart chakra. You can feel it, man, with one finger, but you can put your whole hand there. Well, this is magnetism. Just remember, your left hand is magnetism. So when you're trying to pull something to you, when you're trying to feel something, use your left hand. You get used to putting your consciousness in a part of your body. It's all about your awareness. It's all about your awareness. You'll see and perceive other things as you develop yourself. You'll be amazed at what people are experiencing, man. I mean, some people may be full of BS, right? But there's some people having genuine experiences. I know I've told this story a few times, but I have felt such high level, like I believe it was outside of the hologram. I believe I've experienced unity consciousness, Christ consciousness. I believe I experienced Christ consciousness. I'm like tripping out because I didn't think of it that way before. I just knew it was an incredible experience in my whole life. The most divine, the most sacred experience in my whole life. That I remember. I want to experience that again, man. So much. It's like you saw an angel, you want to see it again. Or I saw that UFO, I wanted to see it again. And then I got tired of looking up in the sky. It came when it came. It came when it came, dude. And I'll never forget it. So, you guys will have your own, you do have your own experiences. We have no excuses. This is a great time to learn knowledge. Whether it's spiritual knowledge or not, but I hope you're learning spiritual knowledge. It's a great time to learn, man. While there's time, while there's freedom or whatever. While it's decent, not horrible yet, take advantage to learn as much stuff as you can, man. And if you had a copy of Cathara and some survival gear, you should be ascending before you die. You want to ascend. No, wait. You can't. Sorry, I made a mistake. Let me correct myself. You can't. We're not immortal. So you can't transmute. You can't. Well, you know what? I don't know because I've heard too many stories about yogis who have turned into white light and just disappeared, like they ascended alive. Well, that wasn't a human. There we go. I just answered it myself. That's a hybrid. Those are yogis are hybrids, dude. They have higher chakra. What the fuck you think? Excuse me. Sorry. What do you think? You know, they're spiritual badasses. They're masters of consciousness. They keep them secret. Their techniques secret. You're not allowed to share that knowledge. It's part of a secrecy, a code. I love you guys. That was a long goodbye. I just like talking to you. Bye. Hey, Candace, is Leo Murray still around? I haven't seen Leo in 3 days. Is he mad or something? Sorry, I'm just out of it, brother. Sorry. I'm like, whoa, I feel good. Let's just relax. I love you, man. Thank you for both of you for holding down the fort. It's like, you're like my buddy. If, like, I would trust you if I got, if I was out of it, I would trust you to get me home. I would trust you to drive me home or something. I love you guys. I love you all. Watch some of my videos. I need lots of views, guys. Come on. I'm joking. I was just being silly because I'm silly sometimes. But that wouldn't hurt. Oh, if you're brave enough, share my stuff on social media. Share my videos. Say, check out this guy. And be very smart about your, you could say, if spiritual awakening, spiritual ascension. Because it's kind of like word of mouth. You guys tell people you know about spiritual ascension. Something you know already. And then keep learning. And not just from me. I'm sure you guys got a few people you like to learn some tips from. This is why I have some long videos, medium videos, like a 10-minute, 12-minute video. And then these little shorts, like 1 minute. So those are very popular on TikTok and Instagram, and apparently, I've been doing it on Facebook, but it's only really popular on. And my I don't know what's up with Instagram. It's taken a long time to go beyond, like, I'm still in my 80s, like 80 something subscribers, 87. Why? I don't know, because I had one video that had 10,000 views, but TikTok is badass, dude. I'm so happy. I hope it's gonna continue. Anyways, peace. Have a lucid dream. Watch out for those spiritual awakening signs. Peace. It means peace, by the way. Namaste. What? I love you. Take care of yourself. Please.